for itch. I was like, Elena, what are you listening
to get your head out of the gutter.
Oh, my head's not in the gutter, thank you very much. It's not my fault your VeggieTales song sounds like it's cussing at me.
It wasn't. That was just your interpretation.
Oh, you came red, white, and blue today.
Yeah, I came red, white, and blue yesterday too, but you didn't even notice.
All right, hey everyone.
It's July, or it's like the month of July. I try to always dress in like some form of red, white, and blue.
Hey, good morning everyone. Welcome to the Bridge Live.
Hello.
We're running a little behind today because I had to go take some groceries to my dad this morning. And I have to go this afternoon to take him to his VA appointments. Welcome to the Bridge Live. Yay, I'm Gavin.
Well, I'm Elena.
And she can't really dress today. I just kind of got up and I showed her my Lion King shoes that were pretty awesome.
Yeah.
I'm wearing Lion King shoes today.
Very cool.
So we're going to talk about summer cookouts today because it's 4th of July week. Yeah. We're all excited because
I brought pictures.
She brought pictures. I brought recipes, and we will get this stuff on the blog. It's something we always forget to do. Like we forgot to put all your hacks on the blog.
Oh, I'll do that.
Because we have a blog.
I have an outline, so I can do that.
We just never really think about it because I'm so busy working on ads and everything else.
I'll try to get that done. My stuff done today.
Yeah, so we're gonna try to get it a little better.
Like some point next week.
Yeah, so I'm gonna try to get the recipes up today because when I have time, we get so busy that we forget we have a whole blog to like deal with on our website that we don't ever really look at.
Yeah.
So let's get caught up on Bridge News. We have a new show on weekends, Amy Mills Live.
Yes.
It is the third week it's going on this weekend, and it's been pretty fun.
Like that. Yeah.
It's in the 9 o'clock a.m. hour on Saturday and Sunday, along with Worship of the Word, which is another new show. So you get both of those in the same hour. Lots of fun.
Yes.
And
we have a newsletter going out next week, so a week from today. So be sure to get signed up. It actually has information about those two shows in it, so you can see that as well.
What else is going to be in the newsletter?
We have contests coming up.
Which contests? Because I think we have more Schlitterbahn tickets.
We have a couple more sets of Schlitterbahn tickets that we want to make sure we get to you guys. And then we have tickets to the Global Leadership Summit that we want to give to you guys as well. I will be there, so you'll get to see me there.
Yeah, Elena will be there with our booth. It'll be lots of fun. You can go see her. Say, I see you on YouTube.
Stuff. Yeah. Oh, by the way, shout out to Stephanie who told me that she has seen me on the Bridge Live. So thanks for watching, Stephanie. Just was talking to her. I don't remember. Oh, she had won something, and I was following up with her. And she's like, yeah, I know who you are. I've seen you on the Bridge Live. And I was like, what? Me famous?
Yeah, so you never know what'll happen.
Yeah.
We're going to just build this up to have some fun with it. So this week we're going to talk about recipes. But the other thing in Bridge News is we have a text number now, 27000. You can text Bridge followed by whatever you want, and we'll get it. Like we just did a contest to give away a book, and we got a lot of responses, so it was lots of fun. So if you're ever wondering, hey, what was that show I just heard, you can text us instead of email us, 27000. Type the word bridge, then a space, then whatever you want after it, and we'll get it, and we'll respond to you. I don't know if you can respond by text message. Have you done that yet? Yeah. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So Elena will check it and just send it back because we just got the whole portal for our text message.
It's fun. It's really exciting. I feel like it's way easier just shoot a quick text rather than find the email and do this and do that. And
when you go to all these big conferences, they'll tell you email's the way to go because everybody checks their email all the time. I do, but I realize how much of it I just need to get rid of and how much of it's actually real.
Yeah.
They're like, you won't get your social media presence. You won't worry about email. Now it's like, hey, everyone's got their phone. You're going to get that text message. So not only can you text us, you can download our app and have some fun with us on our app. So we're getting technologically savvy here at the Bridge. I'm going to point to the logo in the background. Yeah, that one. We're working in the studio here to make it a little more studio friendly. We're going to put in some new lights and... Oh, Lana.
Yes, but we have that in the newsletter among a couple other things. So always a lot of good information. We don't spam you or anything, so you don't have to worry about that.
Yeah.
But, yeah.
So
that's coming up.
We also have some new podcasts coming up. I was really working for a while to do a Bridge branded podcast, and this whole video started as a test for that. So Dave and I are actually going to be doing this podcast together.
But we're too pretty for just being on podcasts, so we had to do a visual as well.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about Bridge stuff and fun topics. So today is...
so what's the podcast about? Tell me more.
It's called This Modern Christian Life. And Dave and I are going to be talking about a lot of the issues like we were talking about in the videos.
Yeah.
But more in depth.
Yeah, that's good.
Facing every day. Because I view things very differently than Dave.
Yeah, that'll be really good because I feel like that'd be.
He goes. I'm like the devil's advocate. I'm like the ignorant masses. I get what I see on social media. Half the time, that's all I get. But there's a lot of questions out there, and there's a lot of issues that we need to look at. Plus, Dave is meeting with this ministry to start a podcast here, so that's kind of into play. So we are working on more podcasts.
Really
I know our
Dave's
podcasts.
really good at answering questions and stuff like that. So.
Yeah, well, I don't know. Sometimes Dave just looks like, I can't even with you right now.
Yeah, but he knows what he's getting himself into.
Yeah.
I guess that's like half the Dave report that's what
Dave knows what he's himself into. All right, so it's 4th of July week, and so we decided we're going to come share some of our favorite recipes. I handled entrees, and she handled desserts. So
I have a couple of sides because I thought that they were fun.
I did a couple of sides too. So
just as a fair warning, for me, I love the 4th of July. It's like one of my favorite holidays, but I always get so busy that I need like the most simple of things. And so mine are very simple and like easy, especially if you're traveling and stuff. You can find all of the supplies like at whatever grocery store is near you, and you can assemble it, and you'll be like the hit of the whole party. But
so this will be interesting because I like to cook. So all of my recipes came off of All Recipes, which is where I keep a majority of the recipes I love. They're amazing, and I've tried most of these already because they came off of my.
Mine are pretty easy.
My All Recipes. So the first thing I have is huli huli pineapple chicken. Like, people don't think about cooking with fruit as much.
Oh, I love cooking with fruit.
But pineapple and chicken just goes together really well. And this is a very good Hawaiian recipe. Like, I'm getting more into the Hawaiian stuff. But see, I don't do seafood, so that really cuts out a lot of stuff for me when you come to
that sounds so good.
It is really, really good. So you're going to see this recipe up there. It's very simple. And you can cook it on a grill. It looks like grilled pineapple chicken.
Oh my gosh.
So it's amazing.
Just put like a little piece of pineapple on top.
And it's fun because, everyone thinks about your traditional, like, Texas barbecue. Well, you can do so much on a grill. Like, you can cook so much on a grill. A lot of people have, like,
dietary restrictions and stuff that you have to be careful for. So that chicken.
And this one isn't spicy. It's just very, very flavorful. And I absolutely love it. So hui hui chicken.
I love things with pineapple on it.
Then, because you have to, ribs. Ribs are a staple when you are making a bunch of grilling and at parties.
Can I say that you're probably going to hate me?
No.
I've only ever had ribs like once in my life.
Well, I love ribs.
They were delicious. It's just I never,
I love ribs. I love the big rib. When it's big rib season, I go crazy. At McDonald's, I lose it, just so you know. But ribs when they're done right, they're really good. And the reason I picked this one, which you'll see, it's called barbecue ribs, is because you have to cook it for 2 days.
Oh, those are the best kind.
You first cook it in the oven, then you season it overnight, and then you put it on the grill to finish it off. Yes. 2 days, worth it. They are fall off the bone ribs. So you'll see this recipe on our blog. Then I have, because if you have ribs, you have to have brisket. This one is done in the oven. You don't have to grill this one because grilling a brisket takes a long time unless you're going to smoke it.
Yes,
and this one uses liquid smoke, and the way you cook it and season it, and you follow the recipe, it's like melting. Like, good brisket is absolutely amazing.
I'm getting really hungry.
I thought this would be fun. Then the other thing people don't really think about is how easy it is to make your own barbecue sauce.
Yeah.
So I put a recipe for Big Al's KC barbecue sauce that I absolutely love.
I have a question. Have you ever tried any of these recipes?
Yeah, I've tried all of these recipes.
Oh, you have?
Yeah.
Wow.
This all came from my massive collection of recipes of all recipes.
Okay, so we they're good.
Okay, and the secret is ketchup. If I could learn to make my own ketchup, I'd be able to make barbecue sauce from scratch.
My grandparents on my mom's side would make their own ketchup.
I'm afraid to. Like, Fran.
They had a full-on thing though.
Fran brought me 2 bags of giant tomatoes from her farm, and I'm making sauce to freeze for spaghetti. I should probably try to figure out how to make some ketchup. And then, keeping with the non-traditional grilling things, this is chicken svuluki with Statsky sauce. It's a Greek recipe.
I was going to say that does not sound awesome.
It is amazing. It's chicken kebabs with their yogurt dill sauce that Greeks love.
Yeah. Ooh, fancy.
Amazing. Because
seems like a lighter option too.
It is a much lighter option, and it's nice because it's not just here's some hamburgers.
Everything else
ribs.
is really, really heavy. So
yeah.
Some people might want something that's a little bit lighter, not as
I don't get to eat Greek food a lot. Like, there's a really good place across the street from here. It is amazing.
Oh, it's like G. Was it? Starts with a G.
Yeah, it's like behind us.
Gyros or something.
Gyros.
Gyros? Gyros? I don't know.
Anyways, if you have really good Greek food, it's amazing. And this is a very simple Greek recipe for you to pull out on the grill and surprise your friends with. And then here's one that I didn't quite know about. This is a side. It's grilled potato salad. I love potato salad, but I always have to make myself because I don't do hard-boiled eggs or eggs in general.
Yeah, I don't like it.
And so you always have to see if, because I always like sneak the hard-boiled eggs in there. It's like, why?
I'm not big on potato salad, and that's probably why.
Well, this is like, I love the potato salad at Salt Lake. It's amazing.
Yeah.
And I have to make it myself. I got to be real careful, like I like mashed potato salad. But this, when you grill the potatoes instead of boiling them, and you cut them up with a bunch of herbs, it's not a saucy thing. It's a very robust, good vegetable side dish. And you make it on the grill when you're cooking everything else. And grilled potatoes are amazing. Like grilled vegetables, period, are amazing.
Yeah, I love grilled vegetables.
I love doing grilled corn. I had a bunch of recipes for grilled corn. So here's one that I thought would be interesting for you guys is red, white, and blueberry grilled chicken. It's a grilled chicken with a blueberry vinaigrette sauce. And
oh, that sounds good.
see, I'm like, this is stuff that's good. And I have people who's like, you don't cook with fruit. Fruit is for, fruit.
No,
like,
I love the combination of the two. It balances it, like, oh.
Yeah, this has like
so
almost like a little bit of a spicier chicken with a sweet blueberry vinaigrette on it that you make, and all the recipe is just literally right here, and it's so easy.
Is it basically grilled chicken, and then like, or what do you do?
It's grilled chicken, and then you make the blueberry vinaigrette drizzle. So it tells you how to make the blueberry vinaigrette drizzle, what you need.
Sounds really good.
And you just make it and pour it over it, and it's absolutely amazing.
I'm really glad it's gonna be on the blog because now I'm gonna have to try them.
And then, just in case you needed it, everyone has their own seasoning they like to use. Well, there's a really good dry rub seasoning for pretty much anything. Usually it's for ribs. And the secret is, when you get it, go get smoked paprika from H-E-B when they have like the spices.
Yeah.
Makes a world of difference. So there's this great
rub
seasoning I'm going to share with you guys. Get smoked paprika. It makes a world of difference.
Yeah, it's so much better.
And the last thing I have, because it couldn't be a grill without hamburgers and bacon wrapped hamburgers. I upped this by stuffing cheese in the middle of the hamburgers, so it was just amazing.
I don't like bacon, but the cheese in the hamburger sounds good.
You get to turkey bacon.
I don't like bacon at all. I don't like turkey bacon. I don't like any form of bacon. I never have.
Oh.
And a lot, yeah. People give me that face a lot, or they go, "What?" And I'm like,
burger recipes are lots of fun.
Yeah.
You have to season the burger right. There's some good. I mean, this is the basic seasoning, so experiment. But like, I've stuffed it with pepperoni. I've stuffed it with cheese. We get rid of it, and you grill that and put an onion ring on this one. You'll thank me for it later. I don't care if you go to Sonic buy the onion rings. Put an onion ring on this burger. You will thank me for it later. So that's
Sonic stores last week. I don't think anyone wants to go.
Yeah, after the Sonic stories last weekend. So those are a lot of entrees and sides.
Well, I feel like a scrub over here because mine are like, dip your pretzels in chocolate. Literally, that's like how it is. But I wanted to go simple, so I have these.
This is good. Simple is really good.
So these are the pretzels that you just dip in chocolate, and they're so easy. And you can either, like on here, it has it half and half, or you can do like one of the pretzels. You can dip in like blue chocolate sprinkles, and then one you can do in white, and then just drizzle red icing on it, and it's like so easy.
The deal with melting chocolate, if you haven't dealt with melting chocolate, you have to buy specific melting chocolate. Go down the baking aisle, and use a double boiler. Don't put it on the stove. Don't put it in the microwave. Do the double boiler. Put the water, and put like a metal bowl on top, and let it melt that way, so it doesn't burn to the bottom. And it stays hot, because if you buy the ones in the microwave, usually you overcook it.
I do the microwave whenever I do cake balls and stuff. I've gotten pretty used to like it, so I go through it faster than it cools off.
Yeah.
But if you want it to be a thinner like chocolate, because sometimes if you get Bark or whatever, it's super thick or whatever. If you go to like Michael's or Hobby Lobby, I think they both have. I think even Joann's has it.
It's on the Wilton aisle.
It's the Easy. It's like literally Easy, and it's the
candy
melts. But they have. It's like flakes. It almost looks like wax flakes, but it's a thinner. So you put it in whenever you're cooking it. And that's like the biggest difference for me. I don't bake anything in my melt.
Yeah, see, I always have to do the double boiler. I stopped doing the microwave chocolates.
I just can't do that.
And see, this is easy because you just dip it, you put like the sprinkles in a bowl, and you can do all sorts of fun. I mean, it's really fun.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's super simple. Kids love it. And while you're sitting there cooking the complicated stuff, they can have the sugar stuff to get ready.
Yeah, and your kid, this is something easy you can do with your kids. So, like, if you want your kids to help, it's like, I mean, it's sugar. They're gonna love doing it. And then I have these two, so that's just the Rice Krispies, which is like obviously pretty simple, but it's so fun. And then this one.
See, I like the fruit one.
Yeah, this one is the American flag, obviously, and it has like blueberries in the bowl, and then it's strawberries, and then white chocolate covered pretzels, which is good because it's the pretzel. It's like sugar and salt, which is best. And then like I don't like eggs, and this is hard-boiled eggs, but I thought they were so fun. See.
See,
isn't that so fun?
I don't know if I could trust red, white, blue eggs. Like,
well, the white you can eat though. White's normal. I don't like hard-boiled eggs, but I know a lot of people that do. And it's so easy because you literally just do it the same way. But after they cool, and like you take the yolk out, you do like water and then the food coloring, and then I think a couple other things, and you mix it. You just let it sit in there for a bit, and then it just like dyes the egg. Which is kind of weird, but...
Isn't that what they do at Easter? Like, I haven't...
That's the outside, but this you would do the hard-boiled egg normally, and then once you get, like, the shell off and you get the yolk out...
they dip it in there.
Then you put it. So, if you're into that, I think it's super fun and festive. At least it looks pretty, even if you don't eat it.
Yeah.
And then the 7-layer dip, which is always fun, and the top, you make it the same way, but the top... has black beans in the corner for, like the blue on the flag. Yeah. And then you do cherry tomato halves and cheese and alternate.
See, I'm all about that one right there. And
then this is like a charcuterie board.
Cheese,
it's meat and cheese. And I was like, that is so amazing. Like, why haven't I thought of that? Anyway, so that one was cool. But, fun fact for 7-layer bean dip, if you don't like sour cream, which a lot of people actually don't, you can always do hummus, and it's apparently supposed to be really good.
Yeah.
I haven't had a ton of hummus that I actually like. I think it's the texture of it that I'll eat it, but there's something about the texture. But that's always a good alternative, too, if you don't like sour cream, because a lot of people don't.
You could use Greek yogurt.
That, too. Anyway, so those are mine. Very simple and easy because I feel like everyone's always in a rush and stuff, especially during the holidays.
Yeah, you have to have some simple things to do. I'm like, hey, make your own barbecue sauce.
She's like... and it's all really affordable because you can get, like, if you go to Sam's or something, if you have a Sam's card, you can get, like, the meat and cheese and, like, the big packs. Mm-hmm. And it's, like... you can get a ton for not a lot, which is always nice.
So we like to wrap up our Bridge Live with the Dave report.
Yeah.
Dave eats broccoli like every day. He brings dinner from home.
He always complains about it.
And we make jokes about him eating broccoli. And then every time he has pizza. Well, last night I went to Double Dave's, got way too much food. So I brought him a little box of Double Dave's pizza today.
Yeah.
So I'm surprised when he gets back. Here, you don't have to eat broccoli today. Eat some pizza. It's good for you. Yeah. It was weird because their pizza of the month is a Frito chili cheese pie pizza.
Did you try it?
No.
I don't know how I feel about that.
I like it's fun because I live out towards Boehner, and if I decide I want to go out, it's not really busy. Like I have to come into town.
Yeah.
So that's our day report for today. So
exciting.
That's it for this episode of the Bridge Live. Next week we're going to be talking about our favorite Bible story movies and what story we think they should tell as a film next that either hasn't been done or hasn't been done correctly.
At least in our minds, yeah.
She was going on about Blueberry Woman.
And not a Blueberry, the Veggie Tales. Oh,
we're not going down to Veggie Tales
I'm just saying, that's just one. I don't know why that popped in my head, but it did.
Yeah, she had to look it up.
Blueberries, there's a lot of blueberries in this recipe too, just in case, just to correlate the two.
All right, so thank you guys for watching. We're here every Tuesday between 9 and 10. We try to shoot for
We're a little late today, but life happens, so
life happens sometimes, and
it'd be like
I feel like I should have come as I'm blue.
We were kind of matching yesterday. He's like, no, we're not, and I was like, okay, whatever.
It was a far stretch yesterday.
No, he was wearing like this color blue, and it was like this pinkish color stripe, and I was wearing blue, and I had like this
fuchsia colored earrings.
They were like red, so they weren't exactly pink, but they were among the same kind of like vibe.
No, we are not twins.
I said we're kind of matching. I never said we were like identical twins. Gosh.
All right, so you guys have a good 4th of July. Stay tuned for all your...
Happy Independence Day.
Dependence Day? Happy Children's Day?
Happy Independence Day.
I thought you said Happy Dependence Day. Like, hey, you're getting a tax break or something. Have more. All right, so we'll see you guys next week, Tuesday. Yes. We're going to be talking about Bible movies, so we'll see you guys then.
Bye.